So today, we're going to be using one of your guys' decks of Majestic Challenge to see how well can I do. This time we're going to be using the Satyr, Enchantress Priest, and the Jawsome. Enchantress Satyr combo, very powerful obviously. Paired up with the Jawsome as well, Enchantress and Jawsome, this is going to be a very devastating combo if I do this correctly, of course. Plus the Priest to keep all of my heroes alive longer than normal to be able to outlive and deal damage. Let's see how well can we do using this deck. My name is Mike, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Alrighty, shout out to the person down here for recommending me to try out this deck. We're facing the Striker, which is a very powerful common paired up with the Farmer and the Ragnar, and of course Ice Queen. Okay, so he has a Striker combo paired up with a couple of good heroes that works very well with him. So this is going to be a little bit difficult, especially since he started off very strong, dealing lots of damage to my Satyr. And we actually did decent damage to his Striker plus the Ragnar. Of course, there's a Priest, keeping my heroes alive just a little bit longer than normal if possible. Jawsome is going to be taking quite a bit of damage down there. That's actually a lot of damage. And my Satyr died. How fun. Not fun at all, obviously. Buff up the Jawsome. Not sure if we can push it towards the Farmer, but we're going to try our best. And we do deal damage to the Farmer right there. And the Ice Queen. Of course, there's the Priest keeping my heroes alive. We got the heroes enchanted, so hopefully it'll be enough to win. It might not be enough, especially if the Priest dies very quickly. Never mind, I think the Jawsome is dead. Jawsome died. How fun. I don't think we're going to win here. We can definitely try our best, but I highly doubt we're going to win here. We can try to hit the Ragnar, or should we... the Ragnar and the Ice Queen, I guess. We can do that. We missed the Ice Queen. Alright, so my best bet is to try to keep the Enchantress alive while the Priest is just dealing the damage, because that's my only way we can win. So, let's see. He wants to hit the Priest. It makes sense, since the Enchantress did her job. Okay. Well played. Yeah, we're not winning here. We just got demolished. There was absolutely no way we could have won that, but let's just surrender because there's just no point. We just got destroyed, and there's no other words to describe it. We just got completely destroyed in this match, but it's all good. We can go far. Let's continue on. Alrighty, hopefully we do better this match, because last match, like I said, we got completely destroyed. Starting off with the Satyr. Of course, we want to enchant, but I don't think we're going to be able to do damage with the Satyr, so we're just going to enchant the Satyr plus the Priest. We missed the Priest. We somehow missed enchanting the Priest. That is very unfortunate. But it's okay. He is going to hit the Enchantress with a buffed slime. Thankfully, it was only one hit. Okay, so let's buff up the Jawsome here. I'm not sure if we can buff up the Priest as well, but we're going to keep the Jawsome nearby the slime. We missed the Priest, and the Jawsome got pushed out of the way. We're not making the right place, obviously. We're not playing very well. The Striker gets the buff. Thankfully, it is not his turn. He does not use the Striker for damage, thankfully. We can still deal insane damage using this Jawsome here, though. I just don't think we can hit the Warlord multiple times. So let's just hit the Slime multiple times here. Hopefully make the Jawsome go upwards. Yeah, he's in range. There we go. He is in range to deal damage to the Warlord and the Jawsome, while the Slime takes a bunch of damage right there. That's awesome. Striker gets the buff. He is out of the way, so he won't be able to deal that decent amount of damage that he can do with the Striker, which is awesome. Priest is doing 52 damage, so we can take him out in one shot, the Slime, I mean. Unless we go for somebody else. We could go after the Jawsome. Yeah, let's try to take out that Jawsome there. We also hit the Striker twice. That's perfect. Alright, so we took out the Jawsome. I think it was a better play than taking out the Slime. Slime gets the buff here. We should be fine in winning here, I think. He does damage. Lots of damage to those two heroes down there, though. That was pretty not good, obviously. Take out the Slime. We weren't able to hit the Striker, sadly. I probably should have went after the Warlord. I just didn't want the Slime alive. I might actually lose here because of how weak we're getting. Even though it's a 4v2, we're getting super weak. I'm just hoping that we can still win here, though. My Priest just died, so no more heals anymore. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we can win here, but we'll try our best. Hit the Striker right there. He should get pushed, yes? Or pulled, I should say. Yep, he did get pulled, so we took out the striker. Only the warlord is alive, is left alive in a 3v1 situation. The problem is he is healthy. He is healthy. And he's not going to get the attack buff every single turn. If he takes out both the Jossum and the Satyr, we're not going to do well. We do, in fact, survive. Can we double hit the warlord using the Satyr? I think that's the only way we can win. Yes, we do in fact double hit the warlord. So the warlord only has 99 health. He would need to take out the Jossum and the Satyr here. I don't think he can hit the Satyr. Not at that angle. I don't think he. Oh, never mind. Now he should be able to hit him. There it is. And now we will need to double hit the. Wait a second. No, we should be able to. We should be able to burn. Do we have enough speed? I don't think we have enough speed. Oh, this is not good. Unless we do this and hopefully we can burn him. Will this be enough for the burn for the win? It was not enough for the win. Oh, no. What an unfortunate loss, ladies and gentlemen. I probably should have did the math. Like how much damage it should have done to him. A big mistake of mine. That's going to be our second loss with no wins. We're not doing well, but hopefully we can make the comeback of the century here and just go far with 1 life left to go. Let's continue on. Alright, with only 1 life left to go, not sure if it looks very difficult to win now, but you never know. This is a very tough deck that we're facing, but hopefully we can still manage to win even though we just lost twice in a row with no wins. He decides to go for straight damage instead of going for the charges, which it makes sense. We can buff up the Jossum here and the priest. We missed the priest. We keep missing buffing up the priest, but we still did damage to everyone else, which was a pretty good play right there. He is going to play around with the Sentinel, so the Sentinel is going to get a bunch of damage. Very well played. We could... the Jossum is going to get some damage up there no matter what happens, so I'm just going to hit the Thunder Paws down there. And we did take out the Thunder Paws, plus the Archon and the Farmer just took some good damage right there. Sentinel going next. He does have a good line of sight to hit 3 heroes, but he's going for the Satyr and the Jossum. He might actually hit the Enchantress. Yep. Okay, he actually hits all 4 heroes right there with the Sentinel. Very well played. Incredibly well played. We're actually going to just do this. Take out the Archon. Hopefully can multi-hit the Farmer here. We do hit the Farmer, but sadly wasn't enough to take her out as well. So far, so good. Even if he takes out the Priest and the Satyr, we should be able to win with a Jossum here. Okay, so we should be able to take out the Farmer here. Or should we just focus on... we'll hit both of them. We might be able to push the Farmer towards the Steam. No, we pushed it towards the Priest instead, so pretty good. He can hit the Jossum 3 times, I think. I don't think he can hit him 4 times, only 3. Let's see. He's going to shoot it at that angle. Oh, never mind. Technically 3 times because of the Steam, so very well played. So as long as we don't as long as the Jossum doesn't get near the Steam, we should win. We might not win here. Let's see. Let's see, because we're not doing well. Steam was actually in reach. Are you kidding me? That's absurd. Can we double hit the Sentinel right there? We do. And we should win here because I don't think he can hit me 3 times. He needs a triple hit for the win. 1, 2. Thankfully, it was not enough for the win. That was a very close match. I was getting very nervous, not gonna lie. Especially if I would have given him a good line of sight to hit me 3 times. We were going to lose. So thankfully, we managed to make a very close match right there, but we got the victory. Let's continue on. All right, 1 win, 2 losses. Obviously, we're not doing that great. We'll definitely buff up the Satyr here and the Priest. Hit his Priest. There we go. And hitting the Wolf Bite as well. Pretty good start, not gonna lie. Or not Wolf Bite, Blood Bite. Sorry, I mixed up the names. Whoops. I would like to buff up the Jossum, but I do not have the angle unless I do this. If we do this, we should be able to hit the Jossum, yes? Right here. There you go. Plus double hitting the the Dancing Dragon, and the Dancing Dragon gets hit a third time. So unfortunately, the Kong can use his ability every time he heals, which is every single turn right now. But thankfully, he does not get that value in this turn, which is good for me. I guess we'll hit the Blood Bite towards the Satyr. Satyr does deal insane good amount of damage to the Blood Bite, plus the Dancing Dragon gets hit as well. Plus, we're constantly healing, keeping my heroes alive. That's important. He is going to use a Blood Bite on the the priest. The priest takes a bunch of damage. That's not good. Not good at all. Let's do... take out the Blood Bite. There we go. Plus, we're going to get value right there onto the priest and the Kong right there. Of course, the Kong can heal up and deal damage every single turn right now because the priest is alive. He is going to get lots of damage to the Satyr. That's not good. The Satyr might actually die here. Yep, he does in fact die, and the Enchantress dies, even though the Enchantress did her job. So, let's see. Priest goes next. We could... Priest is doing 84 damage. We can double hit the Dancing Dragon for the win, or, to take him out. Not sure if we can hit the Priest as well, but we're going to try it. And we do double hit. We double hit the Priest. What a play. Alright, so his Priest goes next. As long as he doesn't push the heroes near the Kong for him to do that damage, which he sadly will. We just need to win against the Kong, which it should be somewhat easy. Especially if I take out the Priest while hitting the Kong right here. There you go. So we just gotta take out the Kong, and we can take him out in 4 hits, actually. We need 4 hits. Unless we use the ability to pull, then, we can win with 3 hits. So he gets a double hit right there for 116 damage. So let's try to double hit him right there. He can actually take me out in the very next turn. Unless I double hit him and make him land near the Kong. Oh my goodness gracious, I got lucky. If he would have won next, I would have lost. What an insane win right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's freaking go. An amazing game. Let's continue on. Alright, guys. Let's see if we can win here against Mummy Armadillo with the Slime. So he has 2 enchantment heroes paired up with the Armadillo. Thankfully, the Armadillo does go first. He is going to buff up the Armadillo with the attack buff and the Slime. Thankfully, both of them does no damage at all. Let's buff up the Priest here and deal damage to the Slime, maybe? Oh, we actually do hit the Armadillo and the Slime right there. Sadly, we don't push the Slime towards the arena object, which it would have lowered his attack power. Plus, lowered his defense. He does deal insane amount of damage to the Satyr right there. I don't think the Satyr is going to survive any, much longer. We just hit the Slime. There he goes. The Slime is dead. Slime is dead. That's perfect. Keeping the Satyr alive, which is awesome. Took out the Slime. He is going to buff up the Mummy. Thankfully, okay. I think the Enchantress is dead. Enchantress is still alive. That's crazy. We can deal damage to the Enchantress here, and hopefully the Armadillo as well. Oh, we took out the Enchantress, plus dealing damage to the Armadillo. Alright, so it's a 4v2 situation here. Even though my Satyr and the Enchantress are just 1 hit away from death, we're doing pretty good, regardless. So he's going to enchant the Priest, maybe? No, he's going to hit the Satyr, and takes out the Enchantress. He poisons the Priest. Are you kidding me? He poisons the Priest. Alright. Let's see. Hit the Mummy right there. We also hit the Armadillo. Hey, we'll take the little bit of damage as much as possible. My heroes are full health, basically. He is going to enchant the Jossom, so that way I don't heal him up anymore. Plus, of course, lower my attack power. We can lower the Armadillo's attack power. That's awesome. There we go. Another double hit right there. Plus, well, we cannot heal up anymore. I just forgot. We cannot heal up for now. And hits both of them with the bomb. Well played, dude. Oof, that is unfortunate. What a play right there. We'll do this. And we should be able to take out... Oh, sorry about the notification. Let me get rid of that. We just took out the mummy. Only the armadillo's left alive. It's not that he can place bombs on my heroes anymore. So we just need... Well, with the priest, we need 2 hits. And this is getting kind of dangerous, not gonna lie. But as long as we can push the armadillo towards the Jossum. There we go, we got it. Oh, actually, he got himself the attack buff. He didn't have the defensive buff, so we just needed that 1 hit anyway. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. These matches are getting pretty close, not gonna lie. But happy to say that we got our 3rd win right there. He is saying thanks. You're welcome. Can't complain. All right, guys, let's continue on. All right, guys, 3 wins, 2 losses. We're doing pretty good, even though we lost twice in a row. We have 3 in a row right now, which is awesome. Buff up the Satyr, hit the Striker. Hopefully, he can buff up the Jossum as well. No, we don't buff up anyone right there. The Striker does take a bunch of damage right there, which is good. Farmer does go next. He might push it towards the Striker, even though I don't think that's gonna work. Not at that angle, yeah. The Striker does take, or sorry, the Satyr takes a bunch of damage, but thankfully, we can still make this work. Hit the Striker, and we're going to hit the Farmer, so everyone gets hit, and everyone's going to get burnt, and everyone's healing up. That's great. Zombie goes next. Like I said, if we can just take out the Striker, we should be fine. He is going to poison the Satyr and the Enchantress, okay. We shall, just hit normally right here. We should be able to buff up the Jossum as well. Right here. There we go. And we don't hit the Striker. The Striker, hopefully, well, he might actually take out the Enchantress. He is going to hit the Jossum instead. Okay, so the Enchantress is actually dead. And actually takes out the Satyr as well. Okay, so we're going to get a bunch of value up there. So we're going to just double hit the Farmer here. That will take her out. And then the Jossum should take out the Striker. There we go. Sadly, it doesn't hit anyone else. But we're still okay. Zombie actually needs 2 hits to take out the Jossum, unless he burns him or pushes it towards the Ice Queen. And he does push it towards the Ice Queen. Okay, so that's unfortunate. It's a 2v or a 1v2 situation here. As long as you can double hit the Ice Queen here, then hit the Zombie, we should be okay. We just triple hit the Ice Queen. So he needs to hit me like 10 times. He somehow needs to hit me 10 times. Technically 9 times, because then the poison will take me out, but that's just not going to happen. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen. What a pretty good game. It wasn't as close as, the other matches that we had before, but still very happy to say that we got that win right there against a very strong combo, because Striker paired up with almost any heroes is just a very strong combo, obviously. But we still managed to get the victory right there. Let's continue on. All right, guys, 4 wins. We got 4 wins in a row. This could be tough, but let's see if we can win here. We start off with the Satyr. Perfect. We do have an angle to buff up the Satyr right here, deal damage, plus buff up the Jossum as well. So let's do that immediately, hitting the Monkey King for 105 damage. Pretty good start. Monkey King gets a buff. Thankfully, it's not his turn, and he won't be able to use those fire clouds in his favor. I think he can enchant the Satyr and the Enchantress. He's decided to just hit the Satyr. Okay. Buff up my Satyr again, and this should be able to buff him up and hit the Frost Fox right at this angle. There we go. Plus, the slime should get hit right there. The snowball actually does damage to the Monkey King and the Warlord. That was pretty good. Warlord gets the buff, but the Frost Fox goes next. He can heal up the Frost Fox very, very well. He can push it towards... He did not push it towards the slime, which I guess that's okay with me. Even though this is getting kind of dangerous because the Satyr is about to die. We can push the Satyr towards the Frost Fox. This should also hit the Monkey King up there. Monkey King is dead. Alright, perfect. Monkey King is dead, plus we did damage to the Frost Fox. We did heal up the Satyr, but the Satyr is still 1 hit away from death. Unless he somehow does not focus on him. He does hit him, so the Frost Fox does heal up a little bit again. So we're kind of in a pickle here. Hopefully we can still win. Hit the slime with using the Jossum here. There we go. So and of course there it is. So we're going to deal damage to the to the Frostfox as well. We're doing good damage. We did good damage to those two. He might just lower, yep, he is going to lower the Jossum's attack power. Slows down the Enchantress. We cannot do much here, sadly. We can just hit the Snowball towards the Frostfox, hit the Warlord. We missed the Warlord. But we're going to do damage to the slime right there. We actually buffed up the Jossum again, so that's good. He is going to hit the Jossum, of course, lower his attack power. He is constantly healing, dude. That is so unfortunate. He's just constantly healing and being annoying. This is not good, obviously. This isn't good. Let's just do that. There we go. We're going to hit the Frostfox for 100 damage. That's what I wanted to do, just deal damage. And hopefully he does not take out the Jossum. I need the Jossum alive. But it seems like he is going... He actually might hit the Jossum here. He failed. Whoo! He missed. Let's go. He thankfully missed. Let's see here. We could buff up the Priest. Do this. And we don't take out the Frostfox. Are you kidding me? That's so close, dude. Alright, that's so close. I cannot believe I missed that. He might focus on my other heroes and not the Enchantress. He's actually going after the Enchantress. Thankfully, the Snowballs just completely missed. That's great. Let's see. We can do this. Or should we... I mean, I want to take out the Frostfox, obviously, but I think the Warlord might be a better play. I don't know. We should be able to hit both of them, right? Nah, we missed both of them. Alright, I'm just hoping that the slime gets the buff. Please let the slime get the buff. Thank you. So the Jossum should stay alive unless he figures out a way to hit me like 4 times. Let's see. He could do snowball damage, yeah. No, he's going to try to push it towards the slime. It might miss, but we'll see. And he gets the hit. Well played. Well freaking played, dude. Alright, so let's hit the Warlord here. If I can hit the slime, that would be awesome. But I need to do this play. It's now or never. Right here. There we go. We got it. We got it. We'll keep the attack power. So he is doing how much damage? 93. We're doing 84. We got a bunch of health. We should win here. Unless he figures out a way to hit me like 3 or 4 times, we should be fine. Okay. He can actually double hit me now for the win. And I don't have a good angle to win here. This actually might be a loss now. We don't have a good angle. Let's just do this and hopefully we can stay behind some snowballs. No. We didn't even deal a single damage. I needed a snowball damage so that way we can actually win. If he only gets one hit on me. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The snowball blocked me. Plus, we didn't do damage to him. That was just unfortunate. Unfortunate run, dude. A very short run, 4 wins. I know you can't get far with this. I just got very, very unlucky, especially in the first 2 matches. I do apologize about the very short run, but it does happen sometimes. But regardless, guys, you can definitely go far with this. I just wasn't able to do so. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. Sorry about the notification. But yeah, if you guys have any other recommendations that you want to see, there's some video down in the comments below. That's what I do it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And thanks again for your continued support. I will see you next one. Take care.